Hello, everybody. This is Sneaky the Lost, and welcome back to For the Warp. Couple things. Number one, I have changed the sound ratios substantially. Hopefully, I will not get drowned out by the noise of the actual game itself. And also, uh, the borders around this thing. Unfortunately, when you go into windowed mode with For the Warp, it kind of doesn't like to actually conform to the window. I don't know. I had to do some fiddling around with the thing and with OBS, and hopefully that should be less annoying now. So, let us continue. Now, last game, we actually beat the game, which means we would have unlocked hardcore and draft mode. We're gonna still go with normal mode this time. So we ran with the standard frigate. Just by getting to Act 2, you unlock the Light Destroyer. Now, the Light Destroyer is similar in concept to the standard frigate, but if you'll look down here, only 65 hull instead of 75, but 15 shields instead of 10. More importantly, its deck is a lot better, because instead of 5 and 5, you have 4 point defenses, 4 plasma bursts, and then 2 Gatling guns. And remember how Gatling guns were kind of really awesome because they let you continue to draw and draw and draw? Yeah, this is a much better constructed basic deck. It is just strictly superior, but other than that, pretty much the same. It would be a very similar run, probably. Now, the KD carrier is unlocked when you hit Act 3 that you have a standard Act 3. But if you recall, we didn't go to the standard Act 3. What we unlocked was the Alon Cruiser. If you'll notice, 40 hull, so much less hull than the other two ships, but 25 shielding base. That's nice. And, a very, very different base deck. These are shield boosts. Charge 4 shields. Charge an additional 3 shields for each boost point. Do you remember in our last game how these boost points kind of got out of control? Yeah. Now we can scale our shielding to boost. Furthermore, we get not one, but 2 capacitor chargers, which is probably one of the most powerful cards in the entire game. And then some capacitor throughputs that go away as soon as you can find a capacitor beam. That one that does 10 damage per boost point? Yeah, you get one of those, this vehicle becomes completely unstoppable. And then the Heavy Destroyer, which has 95 hull, the highest hull of any ship in the game, and 0 starting shielding. It also starts with a base energy capacity of 4 instead of 3. Important to note, it's not mentioned here. So you look at this, and you'll see 3 alpha cannons, 3 omega cannons, a repair drone, 2 evasive maneuvers, and a capacitor throughput. So the basic concept of the basic deck is you combo your alpha and your omegas together, because if you have no boost, you do your alpha, which now does 9 damage instead of 6, and then your omega, which does 12 damage and then consumes all of your boost, and you use your capacitor throughput, to supplement that. And because you don't have any shielding, you instead have evasive maneuvers. Damage taken next turn is reduced by 50%. If you can replace that with a barrel roll, you're pretty much good to go, because you do start off with a base 4 energy with this guy. You've got the energy to be able to afford barrel roll, or the faulty cloaking device that does the same thing for 1 energy but -1 to shield capacity. Well, if you already don't have any shields, it's just a cheaper barrel roll. So quite interesting. And of course, repair drones in your base deck just to make sure you can heal up some, and that's pretty much your consistency going through the game. The KD carrier you'll notice it has a fourth equipment slot that can be extraordinarily useful. 60 hull, so less hull than the others. 20 shielding. But this deck is very different. 5 shield ups, as you'd expect. 5 attack drones, which launches a 2/1 drone. And then drone attack wave. Deal 3 damage to target for each active drone you have. Now you could theoretically have a maximum of 15 drones. If you do, that's 15 times 3 is 45 damage out of a 1-cost card. That actually ain't too shabby. But the more important thing is there is one card that makes this particular ship absolutely scaling in damage output, and that is Drone Boost. If you can get a copy of Drone Boost, you pretty much win. Because that increases the damage all of your drones do by 2 every time you play it, and it doesn't go away, it goes back in your deck. So that can be scaling as well. In fact, why don't we go ahead and play this KD carrier, this drone carrier, and see if we can do this. And you can hit spacebar to skip the prelude, except when you first open up the game. For some reason, it really lags when you first open the game. Now then, Ion Pulse. Disable, remove shield from target, draw a card, is incredibly useful. So is bilateral shields. Charge 6 shields, next turn gain +1 energy. Or +5 max shielding brings our shielding up to 25. That's nothing to sneeze at either. However, we only have 100 starting cash. So what I'm going to do is bilateral shield. Ooh. Recyclotron. At the end of each turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies for each unused card in hand. Especially in the later levels, that Ion Pulse is extraordinarily useful. Because it can just remove like hundreds of shielding in one shot. Very, very useful. But this is consistent AoE damage passive. Much as I love the Ion Pulse, because it also draws a card, anytime you see draw 1 card, it automatically makes the card pretty much worth getting regardless. But we're gonna go with the Recyclotron, even though it's probably the wrong call. Alright, so let's see how this works out. This is gonna be a little bit longer of a run, I think. Drone carriers take longer to start gearing up. So, we shall see. So as you can see, I've already got 4 drones out. And now he's dead. Capacitor throughput. We've seen boost before. Let's not, and that's not really the best way to do boost anyway. Photon Torpedo. Ignite 3, deal 10 damage to target. Remember what I said about Ignite being bad? Well, that still holds true. And it costs 2 for 10 damage. I will pass. Alright. Oh, we're gonna take some damage here because we drew no shielding in the first turn and they are both attacking. That is unfortunate. That's kind of why we need to thin down our deck. Let's go ahead and go for the Disruptor just to do some damage to it. Now, you'll notice my 2 drones just died there. That's why we're getting this Recyclotron up and running. so that we can have some kind of consistent damage output even if my drones die. So now we've got a chance to actually get some shielding up. Yeah, you see, you have to get your shielding up before you can really, do much with drones. Because once they go through your shielding, your drones start getting hit. Not cool. And now they're dropping my shielding. So, let's see what we can do. And they're continuing to attack my shield cap. Kill him off, these guys kill him off, and we're done. Took a little bit of damage, unfortunately. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Ooh! Heavy drone! Launch a 4-2 drone instead of a 2-1 drone. It's basically 2 drones for the price of 1. Well, for the price of 2. But card efficiency, it's better. Scrap a card? Yes. Get rid of my attack drone. Rare equipment. Let's see what they have in storage. +1 energy per turn. I will take that. Right now, what I need to do is get every base drone out of my deck. They just need to go away. I can rely on my bigger drone to be able to do everything I need to do, assuming I can get a drone boost. So I need to start curating this deck hard. Type 6 shielding, +10 to max shield. I will take that too. Alright, we've got a lot of useful things here. We've already got +1 energy and +10 max shields. And this is only in Act 1, so we're doing a really good job here. Another gate key. I will probably take that too. The sooner we get our equipment slots filled, the more powerful we're going to end up being. Now, granted, we don't have a whole lot of fuel right now. We're losing a bunch of credits because you lose like 30% of your credits when you run out of fuel. Assuming you don't get this encounter that might give you some fuel without charging you, but could be potentially bad for you. Yeah, attack 3 to 9, so I could already be down. Yeah, and that 1 damage was enough to destroy that 1 drone. That's the problem with the basic drones. Here's a heavy drone. We'll do that. Bilateral shielding. Recyclotron, another heavy drone, and more shielding. There we go. And he's already done. But yeah, you see, these guys are attack 4, so we're already at 4, 8, 12, 6, 14 damage. Now we're at 18 damage. I do want to get some shielding up in case I don't get any, and then that. Bilateral shielding, might as well throw another drone out there. More shielding, drone attack wave. Deals now 18 damage off of 1 energy, and we're just scaling, and he's down. So as you can see, drones already scale very well. Now, I could get another bilateral shielding, but I don't really need it. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Remember, we need a thin deck for this game because we don't have a deck cycling discard mechanic. Each time you discard, draw a card. That kind of really sucks. Because we don't have a discard pile we're really not in a position to kind of, you know, do much like that. We need to be very careful about how we curate our deck. Shields up. Everybody is attacking. This is where I could really use like a barrel roll or something. Or Optime shielding. Something along those lines to really start boosting my defenses. Yeah, I lost one drone in that attack wave. There, got that one guy down. He's gonna be doing 10 to 18. Heavy drone, shields, more shields. Heavy drone. And you're done. Taking a bit more damage than I'd like so far, but other than that, I'm actually not doing too bad. Burn fuel? No, I don't want to burn fuel. Plasma wave, I have better ways of doing that. And now I have 95 energy credits, but no fuel. And now I only have 66 credits. A third of my credits went away to get that fuel. There's my Optime shielding I was asking for. And I can scrap a card for 28. Doesn't get much better than this outside of drone boost. So Optime shielding, scrap a card, get rid of his shields up. At this point, really what I need to do is get rid of every single shields up and every single attack drone. If I could just have a deck that was just drone attack wave, heavy drone, bilateral shielding, recyclotron, Optime shielding, that would be a solid deck. Done. With maybe drone boost thrown in. I don't dare go to there because they might have the one card that I am looking for. And right now I can't afford it if they do. Now here's a rogue AI factory. He's also going to try and throw drones out there, but I can drone harder than he can. So this is what I was talking about with Optime shielding. Bam, there's 25 shields and a heavy drone. Another heavy drone. Yeah, he just launched it. Yeah, he dropped my maximum shield. I don't need Optime shielding right now. So bilateral shielding so that next turn I can do something and just leave some more cards in hand. Although I didn't actually play the Recyclotron, so kind of on me for that. Hang on, 24, 3 by 24 is 8. 1, how many drones do I have? 7. That's 8 drones and 1 to grow on, and you're done. And I win. Bribe, energy plating, neither of these interest me at all. And yeah, I'm farming these encounters for some cash to try and get things up. And yeah, this tactic can absolutely bite me in the butt, like right now. Yeah. So, Optime shielding, Recyclotron. And give me some energy next turn. I could have thrown another drone out there. Heavy drone and Optime shielding, and another drone for good measure. now I've got burn on going on, but I'm not that concerned about it. Launch it with that. And you're done. And some more shielding. There we go. Okay, well those other two cards were garbage, so I don't know what caused that bug, but I'm glad it happened. Ooh! Capacitor Charger is a nice card. I mean, we're not doing anything with charge, but I mean, it's 0 cost, it draws another card, so it's effectively free. And it can gain boost so that later on, if I get a boost using card, it can be useful, especially if I get that boost shielding card. That would be really nice. At that point, I could get the Optime shielding out of there. Save myself an... Yeah, that! Hello, nurse. Okay, so remember that Ion Pulse we were talking about at the beginning of the game? Yoink. Shield boost, yoink. Okay, I need to get rid of every other card that says shields on it. Except maybe the Optime shielding for a turn 1 big shield. But that was huge. We are pretty well set for the rest of the game. There's some repair. Really needed it because I did take some damage in this act. But yeah. So this is going to suck, but fortunately they're not planning on attacking me, so good. Ion Pulse gets rid of 25 shielding. Might as well toss out an attack drone. Capacitor. There's my Optime shielding. Oh well. So, in this one, I'm gonna go Optime shielding, heavy drone capacitor, and we're done. Now, I've already got 5 boost points. Yeah, shield boost, now, let's see, with 5 boost points, 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19 shields off of 1 energy, and it'll only be going up from there. Ion Pulse does draw a card. Let's see what it gets me. There's the heavy drone I was looking for. You know what? I don't even need to... Yeah. So... Go. Shields up. Attack drone and then attack wave. And yeah, he's done for. So Aurum Reaper is interesting. If the enemy has shields, gain 5 shield capacity. That's not nothing. That's actually really interesting. I'm not going to get it because I already have enough shielding that the only things that are really going to hurt are those 30 to 60 damage attacks that you get later on. And that's kind of, yeah. Drone boost. Okay, we have officially won. It's already over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Now I just need to remove, like, half the cards in my deck. Sure, 12 credits. Okay, 12 credits is not nothing. Scrapper card. Yes, please. I need to get all of these attack drones and all of these shield ups out of my deck. I need the shields out first. 35 credits. I have no money to spend here, but I don't think there's anything there I would actually want to buy. Yeah, all three of these suck. I mean, weapons charge does say draw one card. So there is that. Damage dealt is increased by 50% until end of turn. Now, fun fact, that's not just your damage, that's also your drone's damage. It does say draw one card, so I can cycle through. Sure. I'm okay. So, shields up. This drone is not going to live, as he's only a 2-1. This gives him a +2 attack, but he's still only a 4-1. Yeah, he's never going to live long enough to do that. So, now let's start doing some serious drone work. Well, there's a heavy drone again. I've got currently 2 boost points. Three boost points. And then shield boost. Weapons charged. Another attack drone. Okay. Optimate shielding. Attack drone. And attack wave. Attack drone. Ion pulse to cycle cards. Nothing doing. Oh well. I was hoping to draw in. There we go. Not that we need it anymore. We're pretty well done with this fight. But bilateral shielding. Weapons charged. Another attack drone. Drone boost. And now all 6 drones have a +2 attack. So now I'm doing 6, 6, 4, 4. That's 28 damage. Yeah, he's dead. I don't need any of these. We've already discussed the Aurum Reaper, which is interesting, but not what I want. 30 credits, we can salvage some equipment or +10 fuel reserves, which is actually kind of tempting, but let's go with the rare equipment instead. Another +10 to max shielding. I will actually take that. The one thing we desperately need is more shielding for a carrier, because the less we actually get hit, the fewer drones die. Now, this over here, that's that secret warp gate. I'm actually not going to take that warp gate this time. And here we have a temple where we can spend fuel for cash. We only have 3 fuel. I'm not going to take it. Now, there's no point. Well, there is a point because I can draw a card. There we go. Except Optimate Shielding is cost 2 and I only have 1 left. I am going to be taking a bit of damage here. Oh, this is going to suck. Okay, so attack drone. Attack drone. Capacitor charger. Shields up. And a little bit of damage to the sword. Two boost points. That's 10 shielding off of the shield boost now, by the way. So, first off, We're gonna top off our shielding. Another attack drone. We really don't need more shielding right now, so we're just gonna do that. Ah, there's the capacitor charger. 8 boost points, I mean... And I now have like 9 drones. If I could get a drone boost, well, it would be a little bit late, but, you know, I just won. Again, I don't know what caused that glitch. I'm gonna have to report that to the devs. I'll probably link this video to the devs after I get done posting it. Just to try and figure out what's going on with that. But I didn't need those, and I don't need these, so okay. Huge discount, 5 fuel, 20 bucks, total sold. An unknown alien gate key. All the way back there. I mean, this card is effectively dead. I could use another equipment slot, but not for going out of my way that far. Scrapper! Yay! Okay, no option to scrap here. Nothing I want here. Discount on fuel, I will take it. So he's going to start off attacking for 8 to 20. Ah, there's my Optimate shielding. Awesome. And bilateral shielding for the energy carryover to next turn. Yep. That way my drone boost hit them both. Charge up my shielding, and I still have 1 energy left over with a dead hand. 2 boost points, and we're already rocking and rolling. Alright. Carry over energy to next turn. Another drone. 2 drones. Boost them all. Yeah, now they're doing like 6 damage, 666, 444, so that's 30 damage every turn passively. He is going to be doing 30 to 60 damage to me this turn. We may actually block that if we get lucky. Oh, we only took 1 damage to hull. Not too shabby. Attack drone. I am going to Ion Pulse just to see if I can get another drone in here. No, I can't. But I can go ahead and just Optimate shielding and drone boost. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage from this burn, which apparently goes through my shielding, but not through theirs. Go figure. Drone boost. Attack drone. Weapons charged. So here we go, 8 to 20 damage. I can actually full block that already this turn. But I have no guarantee I'm going to have shielding next turn, so let's go ahead and be safe and do this. And we win. There's Capacitor Cannon. So, all three of these are fun cards. You remember Capacitor Cannon from our last run, right? Oh, my. Yeah, I could be doing that again. Because, you know, I charge up a bunch of boost, and suddenly my Capacitor Cannon is starting to just do damage. Burst Shields is more passive. Whenever you gain shielding, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I'm not going to be nickel and diming the shielding, because that would benefit, like, spamming a bunch of zero-cost shields or something like that. That's where Burst Shields can really come in handy. Not really going to be my playstyle this time through. I'm trying to go for fewer number of bigger shields. Ring Down. Remove shields from all enemies and disables them. That does make Ion Cannon almost a dead card. Well, effectively a dead card. And I am going to need that. But disabling only happens every other turn, but I could still use it. So Ring Down would be defensive, Capacitor Cannon would be offensive. Which one do I want to go for? Well, we've got 40-something shielding base. Let's see if we can get the Capacitor Cannon going for some bursty damage as well as some consistent passive damage from the drones. We're just going to need to get rid of all of the crappy drones and all of the crappy shields. Now we are in Zinto. We've been given 5 fuel, healed up half of our max. No, hell no, no, not really. We're good. I'm hitting up as many of these question marks as I can because of these guys. The more of these things I get out of my deck, the better off I'm gonna be. Now, Energized Drone, ironically enough, has a dual purpose in this deck. I am using boost, I am using drones. Whichever I need more, I can get out of this card. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Now I just need a trim. Yes, thank you, Scrapper. Get rid of this attack drone. Yes, Scrapper, you also get this attack drone. My deck is actually looking a lot better now. I have kind of cluttered it up, unfortunately. But as far as shielding, I've got Optime shielding, I've got shield boost with enough capacitors that shield boost is pretty much going to be Optime shielding pretty soon. Bilateral shielding is some more shielding with the passive gain, energy gain next turn. Yeah, I just need to get these 3 cards out of my deck, and then maybe Drone Attack Wave and Ion Pulse. Well, no, I still need Ion Pulse because I didn't get Ring Down. And yeah, that's gonna be my deck pretty much. So all we need to do is trim a few more cards and we're good to go. I doubt I will be picking up any more actual cards anymore. So dink, dink, and dink. Attacking for 6 to 10 damage. I don't have any boost yet. Darn it. Well, I have to shield boost because it's my only shield. But yeah, notice that's now, what, 16 damage passive, and that was just out of that. Okay, so this turn is going to be easy. Optime shielding, heavy drone. Next turn. I actually don't have any boost yet, so I'm going to actually use this energy drone to gain 3 boost points. Now, Capacitor Cannon is actually 30 damage right now. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and win, if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, thanks. Laser cannon, no. Plasma, no. Ah, huge discount on high quality fuel. Well, I'm down to 3 fuels, so yeah, I'll go ahead and buy that. I'd buy that for $1. I wonder how many people actually remember what movie that came from and the context from it, because that was kind of... yeah. I got at least some shielding, but now I have 5 boost. My boost cannon is 50 damage base already, and it's gonna go up now. I will be doing an Optime shielding, because I need some shields right now. I have no drones. Capacitor, can I get some drones? No. Can I get some energy, though? Yes, I can. And I need literally none of those cards right now. Ah, there's my heavy drone. Weapons charged. Optime shielding. There we go. Drone boost. Shields up. Now I'm doing 12 base damage. Has 6 boost. Yeah, how about go away? Honestly, gain 3 boost points. Another attack drone. Capacitor. Drone attack wave does a little bit of damage. Right now, drone attack wave is actually kind of a dead card. With the charge cannon, and the fact that I'm relying more on the heavy drones instead of a bunch of little drones, this drone attack wave is just, I mean, it's nice, I guess. But, I mean, 3 times 5 is 15 damage. Okay, okay. And now he's dead because these guys are doing like 8, 8, 6, 2, 4. Yeah. There's a second capacitor cannon. I would love a second capacitor cannon, but it's too much for my deck. Okay. Well, at least everybody is trying to defend, so I'm not going to get screwed. Let's get some boost going. At least some shielding going. So, shields up! Drone. Hey, I actually managed to survive that turn. Nice. Ow. Yeah, that got rid of all of my drones there because of that. So, Optime shielding. Heavy drone. Capacitor charge. More boost. I now have 10 boost. If I get that capacitor cannon, that's a one-shot kill on the Destroyer or the Reaper. And there it is. So we're going to go ahead and delete this Reaper. So, you go away. Thank you. Yeah. Attack 10 and attack 6 on these drones. So that's 16 damage out of 2 drones now. If I could just get some more drones, I'd be good, but, you know, blowing him up works too. And if I had done my cards right, I would have actually been able to blow him up this turn, because I could have gone bang, bang, then go, and that would have been GG. But it's GG anyway, because that's 20 damage out of 2 drones. So now my problem is I'm not drawing drones consistently enough. Oh, hey! We have a solution to this problem. So that's 5 drones that start off at 4 damage each. Plus 10 max shielding. I'll go ahead and take that. So none of this is useful. Well, okay. Polarity shielding, plus 5 max shields, and plus 10% damage to all weapons has a use, except it says to all weapons, and I don't think drones are considered, and you would need to get 10 damage on a drone before that actually starts kicking in and doing anything. We're gonna go ahead and pass. Unknown alien gate key. Hopefully that will be a more useful piece of equipment. All the way out here. That's actually really close to the warp gate. I am not upset about that. Repair hull, I don't need to do. There's that barrel roll I was talking about. Management expert, draw 1 card for 3, or draw 3 cards for 1 energy. I would rather have a time to think than a management expert. 0 cost draw 2 instead of 1 cost draw 3. It's just gonna be a lot better, especially because I do have 2 cost cards that I want to play regularly. That would be another 2 cost card that I would want to play regularly, but that would protect me from the alpha strike turns that I can't get my shielding high enough to stop. I will take it, I guess. $20 for 1 fuel. I will pay. I will offer them that trade. A repair. I didn't really need it, but okay. Huge discount on fuel. 3 fuel for $3. I'll take that. And yeah, I'm going out of my way. I'm trying to farm these guys. I'm trying to get the last of it. Something valuable. Damage the ship slightly. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Now, here's a problem. Ion Storm. Shields only last until your next turn. This is a problem. Because that's going to slowly start chipping away at my drones if I don't get that taken care of in a hurry. Then again, that also took care of his. You know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, just not deal with it. I need neither of these things. I mean, yeah, 9 shielding is nice, but eh. Yeah, you notice all of these shielding here. 6 to 10 damage. I may have to barrel roll that off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... At 6 to 10 damage, I could technically shield that off. Yeah, I better do that instead. So we have 5 boosts, so this is doing 50 damage. Or I do that, and it's now doing 80 damage, and he gets deleted, and then I shield up for almost max, and finally put out a drone. There's my drones. And shield boost. Heavy drone. You know what? Attack drone, another drone, and then drone boost. Yeah, and then this guy's dead regardless of what happens this turn. That's the scaling of these drones that's possible with the drone boost if you can get it reliably in your hand. Opportunity. Draw a random card with 3 energy cost from your deck. That is a guaranteed draw right now for AI Supremacy if I have it in my deck. After that, it is a completely dead draw. But it could still theoretically charge my capacitor charger a little bit. Is it really worth... I can't afford to chunk up my deck. I really can't. Minus 20% to all incoming damage. I will take that. And then I will swap out this useless card for one that is actually relevant to me. And that, by the way, that 20% minus is before shielding. So, attack 6 to 10, attack 6 to 10. I'd love to Ion Pulse, but I need his shields up. So, drone boost. 3 boost points. Shielding. More shielding. More shielding. Optimate shielding. Now I have 50 shields. Recyclotron. 3 more boost points. So this kills you in one shot. You need to go away. More drone boost. More drone boost. Shields up. Weapons charged. So, yeah. Bye. I already said I don't really need opportunity. I still need to get rid of both of those shields ups. I will take repair any day of the week, though, especially when I'm already that low. So, that was a nice start. Darn, I didn't get drone boost. That would have been funny. So, Ion Pulse. All of your shields are now gone. You're not going to be attacking me, so Recyclotron energized to start charging up our boost, and more shielding in the event I don't get any next turn. And sure, 18 more damage. There's a heavy drone. Attack drone. More capacitors. 11 boost points now. And you're done. No, no, I don't really need it. And now we're into Miriam. This has actually been going pretty well. Another maximum plus 10 shielding. I don't need that. I've got that already. I don't really want to swap out any of my other equipment for it, and none of this has any relevance to me whatsoever. I mean, capacitor throughput could do some damage, except that, you know, capacitor cannon does more damage scaling off a boost, and it doesn't get rid of my boost. So, no. Scrapper! Get rid of his shields up. I'm actually doing a really good job of trying to cure... Well, okay, I wouldn't say a really good job, but a job. There we go. Of trying to curate my deck somewhat to get a more consistent and reliable draw. Now, he's actually not going to be attacking me. I should still probably shield up so that next turn I don't have to worry about it. And yeah, I could have done the drone, but the boost is going to be more valuable to me. There's my AI. If I could get a way to have reliably 2 more points on top of that, that would have been nice, but oh well. There's only one turn where that really kicks in. And then drone attack. And he's dead. Yeah, Gravitas, attack damage equal to your deck size, kind of a trap. Because the more cards you have in your deck, the less likely you are to actually draw it. Shields up. Yay! I've gotten rid of my last shields up. Okay, this could be a problem. Attack for 6 to 10. I'm going to have to optimize shielding just to make sure I don't take any damage here, even though I'm going to lose it all at the end of the turn because of this Charge Storm. They're both attacking, so more optimize shielding, heavy drone, capacitor charge. Another heavy drone. Drone boost. Shield boost. And I'm done. There's my AI supremacy. Might as well carry an energy over to next turn. So, drone boost, recyclotron. Capacitor cannon, I am now doing 2 damage. Well, but he's attacking twice. I'm going to have to barrel roll that off. I mean, there's no point in not shooting him. And because I took no damage, neither did any of my drones. That's the wonderful power of barrel roll. So, how are we gonna do this? I am getting attacked. 10 to 14. I've only got 2 boost points. Now I have 3 boost points. Now he's done. Yeah. 10, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and then 6. Yeah. And that would only be 30 damage. I'm going to still do it because there's no point in not doing it if he's not attacking me. So as you can see, both drones and boost are 2 great ways to reliably charge up. I really don't need cash at this point. I don't need another optimized shielding. I'm going to just go ahead and skip this. And I will scrap a card. Honestly, at this point, I can go ahead and scrap Drone Wave. What else could I scrap? I mean, the Ion Pulse is only so-so. I could scrap this last attack drone. I think I'll do that instead. I don't need a second Drone Wave, though. I mean, this does say draw a card, Inspiring Resilience. It does say draw a card, but I would rather have had that card in hand instead. For 1 energy cost, that's not worth it. Yeah, that hurt my thing because I couldn't buy any fuel. Scrapper ship, sure. What are we going to scrap? Drone attack wave. No, I'm not selling you my barrel roll. So, with a 13 card deck, but how many of these are going away after I use them? 2 of them. Recyclotron and AI Supremacy go away once I use them. So, that's a 11 card deck. I wish I had a bit more draw in it. The only cards that really do the draw are Capacitor Charge, Ion Pulse Cannon, and Weapons Charged. So those 3 do draw for me. Other than that, I mean, it's a decent deck. This is a pretty good deck. I'm probably going to not have a problem with this. So they're both doing offensive effects. I don't need a barrel roll, so I will pass energy on to next turn and gain 3 boost points and call that good. Now he's doing a ton of damage. Hang on a second. Let's do some math. I have 3 boosts. I could have up to 6 boosts. 6 times 3 is 24. No, 6 times 3 is 18. Math. 18 and 4 is 22. I would take damage through my shields regardless. If I just went AI Supremacy, then Energized Drone, then Shield Boost. I could take no damage with Barrel Roll. Well, you know what? Barrel Roll, AI Supremacy, call it good. So now I have 6 boost points. He's attacking for 18 to 20. 8 to 20, excuse me. I could take some damage out of this. But I could also knock out this drone. And he makes a new one, yeah. Knew that was gonna happen, not the point. Sucks that I couldn't attack, but I needed my defenses up. So, drone boost. More boost. More shields. Carry energy over. Here's my ion pulse gun. So I'm at 12 boost. That should kill him in one shot. And then barrel roll the rest of the damage off. You know what? I'm just gonna attack you, make sure I don't take any damage. And then another drone boost. And now my guys are doing like 8 damage each, except for the last one, it's only doing 6. Yeah. And I'm just gonna barrel roll that damage off. Now they're all doing 10 damage, except for the last one that's only doing 8. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 58 damage. 58 damage every turn passively. Oh, that's 190 damage. You're going away now. You know, as you do. Just saying. And then that drone gets completely brutalized by my swarm of drones. And that's a GG. So, yeah. The KD carrier, the knife drone carrier, probably one of the... I would call it the second most powerful ship in the entire game. Next time, we will play with what I consider to be the most powerful ship in the game. And yeah, you get this screen every time. Even if you've already unlocked hard mode, it will say hard mode is now unlocked. So that's another minor issue, but eh. I would far rather have the double cycling of the victory cards bug looked into than worry about this. So until then, this is Sneaky the Lost, signing off.